So here at Nucleus, our testing of Paragon Espresso came with the understanding that everybody likes to drink their coffee different. Now I know a lot of people that love to keep their espresso closer to that more traditional 1:2 ratio, while others like to stretch their shots out, opening the coffee up to more like that 1:3, even 1:4 style modern espresso. So we did testing with Paragon Espresso with a lot of different roast profiles and extraction styles, especially different ratios, in order to find out how it works with coffee and whether it's a benefit to all. So today I want to focus on the 1:2 ratio to see how Paragon extract chilling will affect it. So as we change our ratio and style of espresso from more traditional 1:2 to that more stretched out 1:3, 1:4, more modern espresso, we'll often need to change other variables to give the optimal taste experience. So things like cup shape change, whether the espresso is as good hot or cool, the temperature, pressure, all different variables are going to often change. So it makes sense when we're applying our extract chilling that we're going to change the application of that to give the best result. So today I'm going to focus a little more on that 1:2 style ratio. I have two different roast profiles that are very different coffees, and we're going to try the 12 gram versus the entire pour extract chill to see what works for each of these coffees. All right, so the first of these coffees is the lighter of the N degrees. So it's quite a fast roast profile, around 9 minutes. It's got reasonably short development and it's only got 3.5 to 4 degrees increase after first crack. So we're sitting on that lighter, brighter end of the spectrum for that 1:2 style ratio. After doing some dial in, I found 20 grams in, 39 grams out. Seems to be working really nicely. So now I'm going to apply that extract chilling to see how the different amounts of chilling will affect the taste of the espresso. All right, so here we have ideal brew recipe for this coffee. It's tasting really good to start with, but we're gonna see how this steps up. I've got the 12 gram extract chill. I'm gonna start with that. All right, so this has really stepped up the vibrancy of this coffee compared to no chill. Orange acidity, it's really vibrant, fresh, and it's quite round. We have a softness in the back of the palate. It's not going into that sort of sharpness and roughness like I would get without the extract chilling. I'm really liking that vibrancy, the freshness. I'm getting this sugary quality on the finish. Really, really nice. So the extended shot. All right, so a little weird here. The acid has gone almost a little bit sour. It tastes like the coffee is a little tight. It's almost like the coffee's too concentrated and that acid is peaking in the middle of my palate and it's not really extending through. So it's kind of coming off like a little bit of astringency. I'm not really getting any flavor gain here. We know chemically by stretching the entire shot, we don't get a lot more volatile compounds comparing with the first portion. So in this case, I'm gonna roll with 12 grams just because it's got that more rounded expression. It has vibrancy, but it's also got roundness and softness to the palate as well. So let's try another roast profile. All right, so coffee number 2, and a little bit more developed profile, 4.5 degrees increase after first crack, so a little bit more color on it, 2% more development, and 30 seconds more roast time. So I've dialed this coffee in to a little bit higher dose to get a little bit less out of it because it's really rounded. Acidity is definitely sitting lower on the palate. So 21 in, 40 grams out, and the coffee's tasting quite nice. So now we're going to apply extract chilling, 12 and entire pour. So hit numbers again, 21 in, 40 out. So in my mind, it feels like because this coffee has that lower acid profile that we want to maximize extract chilling to increase the vibrancy. But we're going to have a taste and just see how things turn out. So 12 grams. It's so much better than the original shot. That vibrancy has just reduced some of that heaviness. Had a little bit of tannin grip in the back of the palate. That's now smoothed out, which is a really nice change. I'm getting more of this raisin quality. It's lifted up some of the stone fruit quality in there as well. Some of that sort of darker chocolate quality has smoothed out, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm really liking the improvement. All right, so entire pour has brought some sharpness in the acid. I'm seeing a little bit of astringency in the back palate. It hasn't necessarily given this coffee more vibrancy compared with the 12 gram, which is interesting. I would expect to bring more lightness and brightness, but in fact, it's made it a little bit sharp, a little bit sour. So for that more traditional style espresso, this is following the similar kind of tendency that I've found with a lot of different coffees. But of course, if you're running 1 to 2 style espressos, try 12 grams versus the entire pour. See if you get a little bit of that sourness or astringency on the palate with that entire pour. And of course, do which one tastes best. This tendency seems to work for me, but I'd love to hear from you what you find out in the comments below.